The ballroom glittered under golden chandeliers as guests clinked their glasses in celebration. My sister, Evelyn, sat beside her new husband, Daniel, smiling radiantly. Everything was perfect, the music, the food, the flowers. Until it wasn't. The master of ceremonies tapped his microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, before we proceed to the dance, let's enjoy a little surprise, a special video. Tribute to the bride and groom. Applause filled the room as the massive LED screen flickered to life. The first few clips were heartwarming, childhood memories. Evelyn and Daniel's engagement, their travels. I exhaled, relaxing into my seat. But then, the video cut to something else. A dimly lit hotel room. A man and a woman locked in a passionate embrace. The woman's face was hidden, but the man, there was no mistaking him. It was Daniel. A gasp rippled through the guests. Evelyn's face turned ghostly white. She opened her mouth to speak, but no sound came out. The video didn't stop. It showed timestamps, just last week. The woman finally turned her face toward the camera, and my stomach twisted. It was Hannah. Evelyn's best friend. Screams erupted. Hannah, sitting at a nearby table, shot up, shaking her head. This isn't real. Someone faked this. But the evidence was undeniable. The video was clear, their voices unmistakable. Daniel sprang to his feet, but Evelyn beat him to it. She grabbed the full champagne glass in front of her and flung it at him. It shattered against his chest, soaking his tuxedo. You liar. You promised me forever. Evelyn screamed. Guests whispered, phones were out, recording everything. That's when we heard a voice. A deep, slow clap filled the room. At the back of the hall, a man in a black suit stepped forward. He was tall, confident, and held a remote in his hand. Who are you? Evelyn choked out. The man smirked. You don't know me, but I know him. He pointed at Daniel, who was now frozen in place. And I know exactly who he is. A liar. A fraud. Daniel's face contorted. I don't know what game you're playing, but... The man pressed another button and a new clip appeared. This time? It was a bank transaction, Daniel wiring large sums of money to different accounts. You see, ladies and gentlemen. The man continued. His voice dripping with satisfaction. Your lovely groom is not just a cheater. He's a con artist. He's been stealing from companies, moving money around. And this wedding? Just another scheme. Evelyn's knees buckled, and I rushed to her side. Security moved in, guests shouting in disbelief. Daniel tried to run, but the black-suited man grabbed him, twisting his arm behind his back. Game over, the man whispered. The next few minutes were chaos, police sirens. Reporters flooding in, Hannah sobbing uncontrollably. As I held my trembling sister, I knew one thing for sure. This was a wedding no one would ever forget.